You came to LA this week to peek into the future. But if all you want is next generation, you're in the wrong place. Because what you'll see from Nintendo is not just next. Instead, it's what's absolutely new. What we're unveiling is the next leap in gaming, to a place where playing is no longer just about looks, it's about the feel. Where it's no longer confined to just a few, it's about everyone. And most of all, the next leap is not about what you see, because what you see is not always what you get. The next leap is about playing, because playing is believing. And today, change begins here with a new console, just as it already has with a new handheld. What about the third parties? We can't wait to show you what's on the way. Even as technology advances, one thing will never change. The name of the game is still games. How many times have you heard Nintendo say it? But actions speak louder than words, so let's look at some games. Samus is back, and Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. You'll not only do more running and gunning, but both the Wii Remote and Nunchuk controllers, each with its own motion sensor, will pump up your heart rate like never before. It's both the new Metroid and the most intuitive first-person shooter ever. And Mario is back too. His brand new adventure for Wii is called Super Mario Galaxy. And with freehand control, Mr. Miyamoto has given Mario moves he's never had before. Swing your hand to bat away objects, grab onto shooting stars with the pointer, swim through space, and skip along the stratosphere. We said this new system represents the next leap in gaming. But can it truly be new if all the names are the same? Of course not. That's why we're hard at work on new franchises to expand our portfolio. And we like to give you 3 early previews this morning. First up is Excite Truck. Most of you recognize the pedigree. But what you won't recognize is the method of control. Remember how you always tilted the controller like handlebars when you played Excite Bike? Well, now you're holding the steering wheel of a big damn truck. And the terrain deforms beneath you in real time. This feels like driving. Next Isn't it just fun to bash things? In Project Hammer, swing the controller and the bad guys get nailed. But what happens if the bad guy is Mother Nature? Survive or not, it's your call in disaster, day of crisis. Come feel the panic and bring the catastrophe under your control. Obviously, game creation inside Nintendo is important. But just as important is what's coming from our great third-party partners around the world. Independent developers have been hard at work in Japan. And although we won't be spending a lot of time today detailing their projects, we did want to underscore a couple of excellent examples. When Sega saw the new control system, they said, "It's time to put Sonic back into gear." Finally, the Speedster is totally under your control. Look up, the mothership is about to land, and Square Enix is arriving with an exclusive iteration of its legendary series with Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Yet again, we will take what is familiar and reinvent it. And Hallmark franchises are also on the way from this side of the Pacific. Great stuff on the way. And while we're not going to specify a launch number this morning, you'll be playing 27 different Wii games tomorrow on the show floor. Until you get the controller in your hand, you're nowhere near feeling what this is all about.
What we've given you today is a promise. No matter who you are, gamer, developer, publisher, retailer, we will make things better. Well, what makes us think that Nintendo can deliver? Well, above all, one thing: Nintendo DS. For DS, we're simply not letting up. In just a few weeks, the newest handheld sensation arrives here in America: Nintendo DS Lite. It's smaller, lighter, and brighter than the original. Now, other Hall of Fame Nintendo names are also on the way, including Yoshi, Star Fox, and Diddy Kong. Perhaps best of all, DS is also getting its own exclusive Zelda title: The Legend of Zelda: Phantom Hourglass. Picking up where Wind Waker left off, you'll now use your DS stylus to direct sailing, swordplay, and even the path of your boomerang. The DS is set to soar to the next level. In all, there will be more than 100 new games from DS from now until the end of the year. Take a look.
anyone can instantly understand Wii.
Why don't we, Reggie, why don't you come out? Do we have anybody that we could possibly play against?
Yeah, I think I could find someone to play. I think we're ready to go. Mr. Iwata, maybe this year I can just take the names and you can pick the,
Go ahead and
you
run
know.
your hand through the strap.
Yes, of course. That is my job.
Wow. Looks like we've got Mr. Iwata both here on stage and in the game. So we've got Mr. Miyamoto and his partner on the left side, and we've got Reggie and Mr. Iwata on the right. So again, toss and serve. Look at forehand, backhand.
Game point.
Uh-oh. As you can see, this is a quick, shortened version of tennis. 3 points and you lose. So let's see if our executive team here can make a comeback. Oh, no. Mr. Miyamoto, you pulled it out in the end.
What a shot.
Very good.
We'll gather in the middle. What a great match.
Let's face it, the bottom line of every E3 is simple. What's hot and what's not. Here's our take. What's hot is the feel of the game. The look is secondary. What's hot is the next leap, not just a small step. It's hot if it's disruptive. It's not if it's predictable. The future of our industry is inclusion, not exclusion. It's about the heat of emotion, not the chill of technology. We know that the future is right here. We and the DS represent the same thing, risk. Risk allows progress. We're a company that doesn't run from risk, we run to it. Change is good. We were the disruptor 20 years ago, and we still are today. DS is only the latest example. We will come next. Every year, we hope you'll walk out of our media briefing saying, yeah, these guys are the hot story of the show. But you know what? Today, we're not asking that. Of course, we hope you like what you've seen so far. But in reality, we also know that seeing is just an impression. Playing is believing. Thank you all. We look forward to seeing you on our show floor tomorrow.